Hey, it's Jeremy, and it's time to talk about I'm Still Here. So, I saw I'm Still Here yesterday, and I'm happy to report that the Brazilians on Twitter were correct. I'm Still Here is amazing, and Fernanda Torres is amazing as well. So, I'm Still Here is a true story. It's during the 70s dictatorship in Brazil. People that were dissidents and people that were like associating with communists and stuff. Some of them were killed, some of them disappeared. The Fernando Torres character's husband, Rubens Paiva, is a former politician and he was kind of still involved with some stuff. So he is taken and never to be seen again. They have 5 kids. So it's about kind of how the mother dealt with all of that and the kids. Everyone is amazing. Fernanda is great. An amazing performance. I wasn't familiar with Fernanda Torres. I've never seen any of her other work, but she is fantastic. As we know, she won the Golden Globe for Best Actress in a Drama. And I think right now at the Oscars, it's between Demi Moore and her. And I think she might end up winning. But the rest of the cast, from the maid to the kids, all the kids are sensational. They all have like their moments in the movie. They're all really, really great. The movie looks amazing. The cinematography is great. And this is a true story, but I didn't know, like, I assumed from the trailer that the husband was never gonna like come back. But I didn't know for sure. So it's kind of like everything that she goes through, you're like, oh, maybe he will come back, maybe he won't, who knows. And even though the story is fascinating, I think the movie rests on Fernanda Torres's performance. If her performance hadn't worked, the movie would have fallen apart. So she does an amazing job. There's all these moments where everything is internal and then she has these bursts of emotion. There's one particular scene where she kind of just found out that her husband is dead, but she goes to like this restaurant and she hasn't told the kids yet, and she's watching other couples in the restaurant, and you see on her face, like, you see everything and she doesn't say a word, and 2 of her daughters kind of see that look on her face and they're like, oh, that's weird, but they don't realize what it really means. That was an amazing scene. That's the scene, that's the poster with her, like her face. That's that scene. So that's that look that she has on her face. And yeah, she's interrogated at one point. She's taken away also, and all that stuff. And like the prison where she's in is amazing. And the audience, like I saw it with a sold out crowd, and everyone was like riveted. Like there was not a word the whole time. And I hadn't seen, like, I saw this at the Forum downtown. And there was 2 showings at the same time, like at 7, one at 7:05, one at 7:10, and I've never seen that ever, like 2 showings at the same time. So I think they must have added stuff because the first one sold out. So that just shows how much people were looking forward to seeing this movie. And as we know, Fernando Torres, not only was the movie was nominated for Best Picture, which was a surprise to everybody, and is also nominated for Best International Picture, and then Fernanda is nominated for Best Actress, and she's only the second Brazilian actress to be nominated. And the first one was her mom, Fernanda Montenegro, in the early 2000s for Central Station, which was directed by the same director as this movie. And the mother is also in this movie. She plays Fernanda's character when she's older. Like, she's not there for long, but that's also a great performance. And yeah, I mean, I have nothing, like, I really, really loved this movie. And I think, like, the movie's like 2 hours and 15 minutes. And at about half an hour in, I really had to pee. So, like I had to pee the whole time, but I still loved it. But I think I would have loved it even more if I didn't have to pee the whole time. But yeah, I was really excited to see this movie, obviously because I've heard about the performance, but I was pleasantly surprised. I love the film just as much as the performance. I gave it 5 stars on Letterboxd, so like it's kind of a masterpiece. Like I have nothing bad to say about the film at all. So you should definitely go see it. And I think, I mean, I've loved Demi Moore for my whole life, and I would be extremely happy if she won at the Oscars. But if we're talking about the best performance, I think Fernanda has it. So I will kind of be rooting for her as well. And if this wins Best International Movie instead of Emilia Perez, all the better. This is the better movie out of those two. Loved it. Go see it. Fernanda Torres, I'm a stan. The Brazilians were right. Amazing. Bye.